It's a lot easier to just sit than hold the camera and vlog. Hi, it is April 1st, 2020. I had actually planned to do VEDA before all of this whole social distancing and Maryland being on stay at home now, and I had a whole lot more planned, but as life goes, plans don't always go the way that we want them to. So real quick, VEDA is going pretty poorly considering future Marilla has to interject and explain to past Marilla why she's doing VEDA 2020. I spent 3 minutes rambling about nothing when I was trying to explain why I was doing VEDA. This year I turned 29 and I wanted to revisit a video that I made back in 2011 to my 30-year-old self. And I wanted to see if I had accomplished any of the milestones I had put forth for myself. And so this is why I'm doing VEDA, is to see the transition into my last year of my 20s, to see if I can catch up on any milestones or try to add more, I don't know. But I'm about to turn 30. Not this year, but next year, assuming I survive everything. Okay, well, off to work we go. And by off to work, I mean we are now at my desk. Really quick update. Last January, I left my job in academia, which I had been in for about 3.5 years by then, and I moved to a new organization down in DC. It's been really fun. It's been really great. I hope to retire from here. We don't know. But when I started here, I had to get used to compliments, and I hadn't realized that I wasn't used to them at all. Or getting used to being thanked for things. I thought I was thanked before, but now everyone who works here has brought thank you via email to a whole new level. It's so much fun. It's so lovely. It still shocks me, but I just thought I might share that little tidbit about what goes on via email. A lot more things go on via email. Hopefully this vlogging will get me to be able to put words in sentences out loud now instead of just over texting or email. That is the goal. By the end of the 30 days of vlogging, I should be able to speak eloquently again, or at least better. Did I put on earrings to feel a bit more put together? Yes, I did. So I've been sitting for the last 2 hours, and I think it's about time that I get up and get a snack. I don't think I'm gonna have lunch. It's 1:30 now. I had a rather large breakfast lunch thing at 10:30. So we're gonna look in our fridge, see that there's nothing really to snack on, except there might be. I don't quite know which one to use. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be using this one because it's a little big, so I might just use this one. Step 1, orange. You glad I'm not outside? I think it's this way. Okay, so we've switched to my iPhone for vlogging. I still cannot speak, but here I am in my workout clothes. If my friend is leading the bar class at 6 p.m., I will be ready. If she's not, then I will watch one of the 5 classes that she recorded last week that I just did not do. But in the meantime, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. Oh, are we gonna do this? It's fine. It's fine. Good morning. It is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. I have just gotten up. I have made it my goal to try to read a chapter a day from whatever book I'm reading, mostly because I've lost 3 hours of reading that I used to do a day, because I used to commute for 3 hours back and forth from Baltimore to DC, and I kind of really missed my morning and evening reads. As you can probably tell, I've also decided to just do a week-long or 7-day vlog, or no, not 7 days. So for this vlog, it's gonna be shorter than next week's vlog, but this one I'm thinking of doing it from Wednesday, April 1st through Sunday, April 5th, and then the next one would be the Monday through the Sunday. So we'll see. It's time for me to get ready for the day and start working at 9. It's currently 8:18, so I have some time to slowly get ready, and then we're off to the races. I recently realized that I used to vlog when I spent a whole lot of time at home and I didn't really go out so much, and I used to turn to vlogging as a way to release the pent-up energies that I have and to release the internal monologue that's just screaming at me in my head. I guess I had stopped for a while because I had been putting my energies into so many other things that I didn't really need another outlet for it. But now that I'm home all the time, or not home all the time, but I had initially planned to do VEDA before the whole social distancing, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned that yesterday. I don't remember where I was going with this. I just needed to take a break after a conference call I just got off of. I'm gonna also use this time to practice enunciation. Really quickly, there's apparently a flavor called Merca, and so I asked my colleague what Merca tastes like. She thinks sadness and arrogance, but apparently the flavor is supposedly lemon, lime, raspberry, and cherry. I really hope my phone doesn't fall on my face and I can like slowly feel it slipping through my sweaty fingers. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Today's workout absolutely killed me. At least the birds are chirping. I should probably lie outside on my balcony and just like absorb some vitamin D. But that's also too far. Like, this is where I am. And that's as far as I have to go. Oh, this is a really pretty view. Oh, I love my apartment at sunset. It just, oh, not look at that mess. Look how pretty. So quiet, so serene. And then you got me. So it's dinner time. I almost forgot about trivia night tonight, or this week. So we're gonna continue to do trivia night. We're already on round 3 and I've gotten 0 points. This is not faring well, or I'm not faring well. Eee. And now it is time to go to sleep. I've been trying to go to bed before 10 p.m. I have unfortunately failed this evening, but that's okay. This is at least before midnight, so that's progress. I've been trying to reset my whole night routine again, mostly because I used to have to wake up at like 5:45 a.m. to make it to the office by 8:30. And in order for me to wake up at 5:45 a.m., I used to have to sleep by 9:30, or like at least be in bed by 9:30 and then be asleep before 10. But because we wake up anytime before 9 a.m., I have been having trouble sleeping anytime before 2 a.m., which is not a good look for me. I wake up at 8:30 and I am super exhausted because I've technically have only had 6 hours of sleep, but like I would like more, even though technically I can get off of like 7. It's fine, not really, but we're trying to fix this. I've been having really vivid dreams lately. I don't know why. It's not fun, and I don't wish this to be fun, but I'd like this to be bearable. Wish me luck. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday, April 3rd. My hair is real wet because I just got out of the shower, but we have to jump into work now because we had a bit of a late start. I don't have much on the agenda today other than a happy hour with the team and a Skype catch up. I think I need to cut back on the alcohol in the evenings, mostly because I never used to have alcohol every single day. Yet seemingly during this whole social distancing, here we are with 1 to 2 glasses of wine or a Truly or a bottle of IPA every night, and that needs to not be a thing, mostly because even though I'm exercising every day, I'm exercising for like nothing, and I'm supposed to get stronger, but you can't get stronger when you're drunk. I'm gonna go into work now and I'll talk to you soon. Okay. So I have been staring at a computer screen for like the last 2.5 hours, more or less, but not just staring. I have been reading all afternoon, and now it's 3 o'clock. I'm taking a 15-minute break because my eyes are having trouble focusing on things, which is very difficult to do when you have to continue looking at the computer screen. I'm also debating whether or not it would be a good investment for myself to purchase a computer monitor instead of staring at like my 13-inch screen over there. I have rather poor eyesight. Is that correct? My eyes work rather poorly. I don't actually know how to say this right now. I don't actually know what to do for my 15-minute break. I feel like I'm about to spend the next 15 minutes trying to figure out what to do for 15 minutes. That isn't looking at a computer screen. And I don't know if recording this vlog on my phone counts as me looking at the screen still. It probably does, because I keep like checking on the side to see if I'm looking at the camera, which is kind of counterproductive, but it's fine. When life deals us cards, make everything taste like it is salt. Then you come through like the sweetener you are to bring the bitter taste to a halt. Okay, so now we're on the couch with our lovely dinner, yay! And I'm going to turn on the TV and watch a little bit of The Good Place. I think I'm gonna watch that. I should be watching, or at least catching up with the shows that I actually do watch religiously. Like, since 8th grade or freshman year of high school, I have kept up with Grey's Anatomy every season at least. Like, I'll be a few episodes behind, but I've never been a whole season behind. So I've also been able to keep up with The Good Doctor, but I feel like I need something that's happy feeling or like fills my insides with butterflies, and I don't think that The Good Doctor and Grey's Anatomy would do that, mostly because I love spoilers and I've already spoiled what's happened already, but I don't really know how we've gotten to these very sad things, but I also don't want to think about these sad things right now, so Good Place it is. Okay, well, that was a lie. I did not actually end up watching The Good Place. Instead, I spent an hour on the phone being taught how to play Animal Crossing, because I am very much behind my neighbors in Animal Crossing. It's okay. We found a synonym of it's fine. But now I think I'm supposed to Skype with a friend, which is going to be fun. I hope that I didn't mess up the timing. We're in the same time zone, but I also don't know if I actually set a time for this. So hopefully she's still available. If not, I will continue to play Animal Crossing and then eventually sit down to read my book. Although I really should get my island in order. Yes. Good morning. I am congested because I always wake up with allergies, so fortunately we're okay. Today is Saturday, April 4, 2020. I am up I've been up since 9 a.m. mostly because I have to get my vocal cords warmed up for an 11 o'clock singing engagement. Today we are singing a song that I can't remember the name of. Preface, before all of the social distancing stuff, I was actually in rehearsals every weekend for a local community theater show. We were supposed to do Godspell. It's one of my dream shows. I've really always wanted to perform as Robin, and I finally had the opportunity to sing Day by Day on the stage, but alas, that's not going to happen, mostly because the show was supposed to open up first weekend of May, and that's not happening. But we were supposed to sing, I think it's Prepare Ye. Is there any other words to this title? The bad thing is, the second we stopped rehearsing, I stopped thinking about the show, mostly because there are other things to think about, like, social distancing, whether or not I have enough groceries for the week, how am I supposed to work from home, yada yada, priorities. But since then, it's been like a month now since our last rehearsal, and I legitimately cannot recall most of my words from that show. Anyways, I'm gonna read for a bit and then decide whether or not I'm gonna need to shower or look somewhat more presentable for this recording. We're recording the song for Palm Sunday services. So the local community theater that the show was supposed to be at is actually housed within a Memorial Episcopalian church. Is that a thing? I think so. That might actually just be the name of the church. They have Palm Sunday services tomorrow, but it's virtual, so everything's on Zoom. So we're gonna go record that today. I hope I have arranged for that today. Okay, I think I am ready for singing through Zoom. I put on a little makeup. Please excuse the super dustiness of my lovely mirror. But yeah, no, this bedhead's working well. I'm real happy of how this all turned out. Oh, and I'm blushing because, why am I blushing? It's questionable. It's fine. But yes, no, this is actually the jumpsuit that I was planning to wear in the actual show. So the joys of community theater is that oftentimes you'll find yourself in a place where you have to kind of use your own things for your own costume, which is fine because then we have like things like this. Look at this jumpsuit. Aha! Cha cha cha.
Of the Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Praise ye the name of the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how to fix us, but I don't know how to fix us.
Alrighty, we are in a new location. Not that new, but we've moved. It's been an hour and a half since that whole debacle, is that the word? Whatever that was. I have to record me singing because that did not work at all. It's okay. We're getting through it. But it's now 1:00 p.m. I just got off the phone with two of my friends who were in the cast. I love them to death and I really miss seeing them every week. But yeah, no, we were catching up. I had breakfast. I had a really solid breakfast. I'm trying to reduce the amount of carbs I eat, mostly because I just noticed that I only know how to cook things that require a carb. So we'll try to figure out how to reduce that. I'm gonna go and maybe read a book. And oh, I have to go pick up my produce box in my mail. Let's go do that. Alrighty, it is almost 6:30 now and my food is all ready. I have made chicken adobo and sauteed slash steamed green beans. I don't know if the green beans are going to taste good. I've never actually cooked green beans and I think I've only ever eaten green beans like once or twice in my whole life. Wow. Once or twice in my life. Why was that so difficult to say? Anyways, I'm gonna eat dinner and watch an episode of Tiger King and then maybe start editing whatever this is all about. I've paused Tiger King real quickly, mostly because I just took my first bite and this is surprisingly really good. Go me in learning how to suddenly sustain myself with my own cooking and not giving myself salmonella. Like pats on my back for this because no one's here. So I pat myself. That sounds so weird. Will I keep that in? Probably. So I've come to the realization that I might not be able to vlog every day in April, mostly because I think I'm still exhausting myself while being at home all of the time. I'm going to be kind to myself and vlog every day in April except for Sunday, because Sunday is a day of rest, and I will probably be spending most of Sunday just editing all of the clips from this week, because it is it's almost 11 p.m. and I just finished uploading all of the clips into iMovie, so it's gonna take me some time. Let me know if this was interesting or if you'd like to see this again. If not, well, I'm probably going to do it again next week. We'll see. I'm probably going to do it again next week. Talking to a camera makes me feel a little bit more sane, if that makes any sense. I definitely spend a lot of time FaceTiming and being on Zoom and actually have reset my password for Skype. But I feel like just talking my thoughts out loud, not necessarily to anybody in particular, but just in general, really helps to balance out the whole like conversation thing for me, mostly because I live alone and waiting until the next time I talk to another person is kind of like if you took a Coke bottle, shook it up, and then real quickly put a Mentos into it, and then like that was Zoom. We'll see how this goes. I hope that you are staying safe, and if you are well, I hope that you are staying home. If you are not well, I hope that you are getting tested. I hope that you are not being charged for testing. I hope that you are getting treatment if your tests are positive, and I will hopefully see you next week. Ta-ta for now.